The problem with so-called universal background checks. First, let's look at background checks as they currently exist. Currently, background checks are conducted for all retail sales by federally licensed firearm retailers. That includes retail sales that occur at gun shows where a firearm is sold at a booth run by an FFL, or online firearm sales which are required to ship directly to an FFL who performs a background check. The only firearm transfers remaining are private party, such as between a husband and wife, which are legal in a majority of the United States. Proponents of universal background checks claim the measure solves the problem of access to firearms by prohibited persons. But the glaring problem with universal background checks is they're unenforceable without a mandatory national firearm registry, which federal law expressly prohibits. Law-abiding gun owners are well aware that historically, firearm registration leads to confiscation. Without knowing exactly who owns the hundreds of millions of firearms in our country, it's impossible to control the flow of private sales. And remember, retail sales already require a background check for all transfers. Even a firearm registry would not reduce violent crime or stop criminals from obtaining firearms illegally. Law-abiding citizens would register their firearms because they follow the law, and criminals would not. In addition to the enforcement issues, so-called universal background checks wouldn't address the main source of crime guns, the black market. Universal background checks are flawed in that they don't prevent firearms from getting into the hands of unauthorized individuals, who generally obtain their guns through illegal means. To learn more, visit nssf.org/UBC.